us about Dubai. What's happening here? You've been coming quite often.
So basically I'm just based in Dubai now for like the last 3 years, but I still have like businesses in the UK, so I go back quite often as well. But yeah, I do PR and marketing here, and I just love Dubai.
I saw on your Instagram you're posting all the time all kind of gifts and stuff and giveaways and there's a lot of things.
Yeah, well, I just think like Instagram is a massive part of my life, and it's a massive part of my business, and my followers are really so loyal. I literally love my followers to bits, so I like to give back to them and let them know I appreciate them and stuff. So so I do like often giveaways. So yesterday was like a Louboutin giveaway, and I did a cash giveaway, and I do them quite regular just to kind of give back to my followers, because I see them like an Instagram family to me, not just like followers.
Do you remember your first follower on Instagram, and when did you open your Instagram?
Oh my gosh, that's such a hard question. My first follower, I literally, probably like my best friend. I remember that everybody was already on Instagram and I was like still stuck on Facebook, and I was saying like, oh, I'll never do Instagram, blah blah. And then finally I moved over and I was like, oh hell, forget Facebook. Like, so now I just love Instagram. But I've been on for quite a while now, probably like 4 or 5 years.
Do you have any role models on Instagram? Anybody specifically that you fancy? Any guys, any girls?
I wouldn't really say role models, but I just have pages that I love to look at. Like, you probably might not even know them. Like, there's this couple, Layla Milani and Manny Koshbin, in Newport Beach, America. I absolutely love their page. I just like travel pages. I like luxury living pages. I like looking at pretty girls. I don't really follow any boys at all. I'd rather look at pretty girls than boys. I just think girls are more cute. And I like to see the cute outfits and the hairstyles and stuff.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. I mean, as well, I follow mostly girls, but you'll be surprised if I have a high ratio of guys that I follow, but alright?
Well, yeah, true. Boys, I know what boys are like, but I don't know, I just think girls are so pretty. I just like following girls.
Yeah. No, to be honest, I don't follow you, but occasionally I spy on you.
Oh my god, follow me. Why don't you follow me? That's so mean.
No, see, I tend not to follow people that I don't personally know, but now we know each other.
Yeah,
so
now we know each other, so I'll follow you and you follow me, right?
Okay. Sure. No, but still, I spy occasionally, I have to admit.
Well, that's good.
The thing is, when you look in Dubai based on location and stuff on Instagram, and your photos have been coming constantly the last few months.
Right.
Always on the top, always on the cover.
I love that.
I've
been trying to do that, I have been trying to do that. And like trying to tag all the different locations and hoping it goes for like the top one in all the locations. So I'm glad you said that, because that means it's working.
It is. And the latest viral photo of yours on Instagram is you in the beach in Dubai on the Camel.
Oh, the Camel, yeah.
I mean,
I love the Camel. The Camel is adorable. Like, I see it out of my window going past. I've decided it's my Camel, and I just go and see it all the time and stuff.
I mean, it requires quite a lot of talent to be able to balance properly on the Camel. You know, they can be quite unstable when they're, standing up. So I think you did quite well with your pose. Yeah. What other plans you have for 2020?
Probably start buying houses instead of shoes. Honestly, I just buy so many shoes and bags per day.
How many pair of shoes you have? Approximately.
Honestly, I couldn't even. I honestly can't even say, because I've got a house full in England, I've got the place over here full, and then I've got storage both in England and here full of clothes and shoes as well. I need to just have a massive clear out. To be fair, last night I actually threw loads of clothes away to try and limit them a bit, but no, I need to just have a massive clear out. So I wouldn't even want to put a number on it, because I don't even know. God knows.
So what's the average price of a pair of shoes you have?
Probably about what, in pounds or in dirhams?
Any currency.
Probably about £900, but to be honest as well, I find Dubai is more expensive for things in England. So if a shoe's in England £800. Here it's £1,000. They just adds the price on. It's so cheeky. But I think I do actually do more shopping here, because when you're here you want to look nice, and all the buildings are nice, and you're going to nice places, so obviously you want to look the part. I definitely think I've got a shopping issue, but I also think I've got enough things now where I need to just relax and stop buying everything, because I don't actually need the things. I'm just buying them to just, half the things I get I don't even wear them, they're just in my closet, which is pathetic. So yeah, need to start spending money on more productive things.
So average price of a pair of shoes, £1,000, and you would say you've bought the last few years, what, maybe 1,000 pair of shoes?
At minimum, yeah, literally at minimum.
So I don't know, do the math. How much have you spent on shoes?
Oh well, 1,000 times 1,000 is £1 million, right? So that's £1 million. I don't know. Bags are, oh my god, bags are worse, because bags are more expensive, and I prefer bags to shoes. So let's not even work it out.
I mean, me, I have 3 pair of shoes.
3? In total? No, that's a lie.
No, I have 3. I'm not kidding.
I'm gonna buy your shoes. I am literally gonna buy your shoes next time I see you.
Thank you. My size is 44 and a half.
Right.
In the UK, that's what, 10.5?
I think that's 10 and a half, yeah.
Yeah. So, next time.
Yeah.
I prefer the black ones, yeah?
Yeah, black ones are cute, yeah. You've got a good tan. Did you get that tan over here?
Yeah.
I do not tan in Dubai at all.
Let's see.
No, but I've got a fake tan on.
No, but you're slightly, what, yellowish a little
I'm
bit?
a bit orange, yeah.
Orange,
But I'd rather be orange than like see-through white.
Yeah.
I don't know why I don't tan in Dubai, but it's a thing, because I've asked other girls and they don't tan here either.
That's how we're doing with time. We're good. We're gonna make it.
We're gonna make it. Do you know what? Like I always make it eventually. I never miss flights, even though I'm always late and I'm like the last person. I feel like the airport just wait for me. Thank you, airport. I love you.
How many flights have you missed in your life?
Well, I used to be very bad with missing flights, but I feel like I'm a lot more, well, I can't really say organised, because obviously I'm like late and whatever today, but I am a bit more organised, where I haven't missed a flight in about 2 years, which is exceptional.
2 years?
Yeah,
No,
I think that's exceptional. Yeah.
Not bad.
I know, yeah. Now it's like my friends that miss flights, and I'm like, don't miss the flight, set the alarm. Like, now I'm the like flight person.
So the last few years you've been traveling alone most of the time, or?
Well, no, I'm travelling alone today. My partner lives in Dubai, but he's travelled back to UK yesterday. So most of the time, because I go back and forward so much, I do travel a lot on my own, but my partner's here and my family live in England, so it's like both sides have got people.
So partner as in business partner or boyfriend?
Oh no, as in my fiance.
Oh really? Since when?
3 years. That's why I moved to Dubai. He already lived in Dubai. He's English, but he already lived in Dubai for like 6 years before I met him. And then when I came here, I was just like, wow, why have I never been here before? It's so beautiful.
So you came to Dubai three years ago?
Came to Dubai yeah.
Wow, you've missed a lot, girl. You've missed a lot.
What do you mean?
No, I mean, just, what is it, 2016, first time in Dubai.
Yeah, I know, yeah, literally, like, I think I used to just be like, say, I lived in LA before I lived in Dubai, and I used to just love America, and then when I came to Dubai, I was just like, not even bothered about the States anymore. I was just like, oh my gosh, this is my jam, this is my spot, I love it. So yeah, I've just been here since, but I do wish I came before, but I also know that Dubai is changing so much, like all the time, and it's just getting better and better, right?
It's better late than never.
Yeah, better late than never, yeah, exactly. Well, I'm definitely here now anyway, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, how do you say it business-wise? Are you making money here, or how?
Yeah, I think the thing with Instagram is amazing, because obviously wherever you are in the world, you can always work, and I think Dubai's really, really actually into Instagram more than like the UK or other places, so all different businesses love to work with you. So I get approached by so many businesses every day that want to do some kind of collaboration or some kind of promotional thing. So I do make a lot of money here, and it's easy for me because I'm just like obviously sat on my phone and sorting things out.
So the whole magic happens here.
All the magic happens here. This is the magic. This is the centre of the universe.
So you have 2 of those?
I have 2 because this is the old one and then I got the new one, but I've not transferred everything over. But I do like to have 2 phones because I'm always like low on battery, or if I'm like in the car I want to use one for music or whatever. So yeah, I usually have 2 phones anyway. But this is like rubbish now. This needs like an upgrade. It's flipping. It's falling to bits. I never lose phones, but I always smash phones.
How do you smash them?
Well, my latest thing was I got out of a taxi and I dropped my phone and I didn't realise, and then a taxi ran over it, and then another taxi ran over it, and then another taxi ran over it, and then I realised, so it was like, yeah, it was like shattered glass. So that was my recent one, but just in general, I just either like...
So how about sports? What have you done in Dubai?
Oh, I got asked to do this TV show here. You might know it. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it's like a gladiator. It's like some kind of fighting thing where you have to train for like weeks and you have to like fight with people. You have to like... I'm not doing it, by the way, because I will die. I will get beaten up.
No, but you were planning to be one of the fighters in a fighting show in Dubai.
Well, I'm not planning to, but I got asked and I considered it for like a few minutes, but I just thought...
Have you had any experience with boxing, kickboxing, anything of the kind?
Just like when I beat my fella up, really. No, I haven't.
You beat who?
I want to beat my partner up.
Is it working or not really?
No, not really.
Well, he's a tough guy.
He is a tough guy, yeah, he's a very tough guy. I've not really got any. I will definitely lose. If I'm having a fight with anybody, I will definitely lose. I'll snap a nail, I'll start crying. I'm not there for fighting. I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Okay. I used to play basketball. I was quite weak at basketball, so I used to play usually with a 10-year-old, 9-year-old, so it worked out quite well for me. You know?
Yeah, I bet. Well, actually, to be fair, in school, I did play on the lads' soccer team. I wasn't
with the guys?
Yeah, but at school, but when I was like 12, like not when I was like big.
What position?
I can't even remember now. That's how like different lifetime ago now.
So have you dated any well-known football guys?
No, I'm not into like... I'd rather date like a private person, because for me, like, even though I am so out there and I post a lot of my life, my family and stuff, I don't post my family and I don't post my relationship and stuff, so I wouldn't really want it to be out there, because for me to put myself out there, I can take the criticism, I can take people's comments and blah blah, I don't care, but if they're commenting on my family and stuff, because obviously I get a lot of love, honestly I do, and I appreciate everyone, but I also get hate as well, of course, and I don't really want that for my family. I don't want to hear bad things. That's when I will end up killing people and being a fighter. So because of that and stuff, I just keep that private. So I'm glad that I don't have somebody that is in the public eye where everyone's commenting on it and stuff like that.
Yeah. So how many years have you been on the spotlight? When was the first time? Was it the talent show?
Oh my god, yeah, that's literally like a suppressed memory.
No, but was that the first one?
No, I actually did something before that as well. I was really young, I was like 17. There's also equally as embarrassing show. But I think I was just trying to do like anything to just become something in life. Like I just wanted to be something. And yeah, I did do a few UK shows, but I don't really do television anymore.
So it has been how many years? 10 or less than 10?
What, since
you're on the spotlight?
Well, I'm 27 now, and I was 17 when I did my first show, so yeah, 10 years.
So what do you say these 10 years, like, if you were to say percentage-wise, how much good and how much bad have you seen or have you encountered all these 10 years?
To be honest, the first year was very, very, very difficult, and it was a really, really strange time for me, and I had a lot of bad things happen. But after then, like the next 9 years, my life has just got better and better every year, and like I'm just so thankful for everything that I've got and everything that I have achieved, because I think once you know exactly who you are and you're on the right track, and you know exactly your targets and your goals and where you want to be and where you're going, and no one's getting in your way, I think you're just on your own path then, and you're just flying. And yeah, it's been amazing. Obviously, like I said, the first year was like, I think there's different kinds of like being in the spotlight as well, because in England there's a very big like media circle of like tabloids and magazines and gossip things and people selling stories, and it's a very nasty, vicious place. Like, that's not enjoyable whatsoever. But then out of that, when you step back or you travel, or like for example when I was in the USA, that's when I really started to like enjoy being known, because I was getting a lot of good feedback and nice things happening. And I think it's just like,
do you know there's no gossip newspaper in Dubai or magazine?
Really?
Or anything
There's not?
of the kind? No, there's nothing.
Well, I love Dubai. I love that. I literally love that. Like, I thought I'd never seen any gossip things like that. But like, I think there's two different ways of spotlight. I think social media and what you're putting out there, and you know, if you've got your own show and you can, you know, you've got some pull on that, so you know what's going out, that's one thing. But then when you're just in the spotlight and everyone's just been horrible to you and you've got no output on it, then I didn't enjoy that. So yeah, I think you've got your own control when it's like social media based and stuff, so I really do enjoy social media.
Okay, which of these 10 years has been the most successful money wise, and how much money have you made in a year?
Bloody hell, I don't even know, because I feel like, do you know what, I make a lot of money but I spend a lot of money as well.
Yeah.
Like, I think when people see my Instagram, I always get told like, oh, I'm like super spoiled, or like, you know, I'm like daddy's like princess and all that.
Do you have an accountant?
I have an accountant, yeah, and I have it UK and over here. And I just think like, I'm really not. I am spoiled, but I spoil myself, you know, like. So I just think, and I also look after my family a lot as well. So yeah, I make a lot of money, but I spend a lot of money, and I think the nicer your lifestyle gets, obviously a lot more outgoings and stuff.
But you still haven't answered the question. How much money in a year?
I don't even want to say, because I don't want to sound like Ponzi. I don't know. Honestly, I don't even know. I don't know. I don't want to say. I feel so awkward. Because obviously I do have a lot of outgoings and stuff and that. But now I'm trying to get on this property vibe. So in the UK now I'm getting on a property vibe. So this is why I'm saying I want to stop shopping as much and start just getting on with it. Because my accountant literally says to me when he's going through my things, he's like, Louis Vuitton, Fendi. He's like, are these necessary? And I'm like, absolutely, hell yes, of course they are. But I mean,
so Fendi is the equivalent of water for you.
Oh my god, yeah, hashtag Fendi is water. What a saying. Why have I never thought that before? Yeah, no, I do love Fendi. I'm not going to chill out on my Fendi shopping, but like other things I'm not as bothered about, like Louboutins and stuff. I feel like I've been there and done that now. I'm bored of it. This is definitely the right terminal, right?
Yeah, that's Terminal 3.
No! Oh! Don't scare me like that. Right, fabulous.